Hello everyone, greetings of the day. My name is Syalini. I'm from Professional Management Studies Department of Kristu Jayanti College. Today, we are going to discuss about a topic under goods and service tax. That is about the types of supply. Supply is an taxable event in the case of GST. So, we classify the supply based on the type, based on the location, and also based on the combination of supply. So we can see the bifurcation of types of supply here. It's on the basis of location and also on the basis of combination. So on the basis of supply location, it will be classified into intrastate supply and interstate supply. And on the basis of combination of goods and services, it is again classified into composite supply and mixed supply. Now we go into detail of different types of supply. So first one is on the basis of location of supply. So that will be intrastate supply and interstate supply. So what is intrastate supply? So intrastate supply is where the supplier of goods or services or the place of supply is within the same state. So here in intrastate supplies are liable to CGST and SGST. And if it is in the union territory, then it will be CGST and SGST. And they are levied by the central and state or UT governments respectively. So this is a supply which is happening inside the state. So supplier and the place of supply will be from the same state. Now moving to the interstate supply. So interstate supply is a supply of goods or services from one state to another. The location of the supplier and the place of supply of the customer are from two different states, or it can be between two different union territory and a state and with a union territory. Also, supply of goods imported to India and supply of goods and services to or by a special economic zone are classified as interstate supply. So, for determining the tax in supply, so will be based on this location. So, if it is an intrastate supply, we are paying CGST and SGST, and in the case of interstate supply, it will be IGST. So, we'll see this with an example. So, here is an example of intrastate supply. So, you can see one example like ABC Limited is located in Jaipur, Rajasthan, supplies mobiles worth rupees 2 lakh to another entity located in Udaipur, Rajasthan. And the GST for that supply is 18%. So that have to be apportioned 9% CGST and 9% SGST. So as you know, this Rajasthan is the state where the supply is happening. So that is from Jaipur. One is located in Jaipur and the other customer is located in Udaipur. So both the places are from Rajasthan. So it's an example of intrastate supply. So in this case, we need to pay CGST and SGST. And GST rate is 18% of this transaction. So we have to bifurcate this GST into two. That is 18% will be divided by 2. So that comes as 9% each. So this 9% will go to the central government and remaining 9% will go to the state government. So that is 18,000 will becomes as CGST and 18,000 remaining will become as SGST. So the dealer collects this 36,000. Out of this 36,000, 18,000 will go to the central government and remaining 18,000 will go to the state government Rajasthan. So this is an example of intrastate supply. Moving to interstate supply. So here you can see a company ABC Limited is located in Jaipur, Rajasthan and it supplies mobile worth rupees 1 lakh to Mumbai, Maharashtra. So here you can see this is a transaction between two states. So one is from the Jaipur and the other one is from the Mumbai. So here in this case it will be considered as an interstate supply. So this goods supply falls under the GST slab 18%. So instead of we paying SGST and CGST, here we are paying an integrated GST as it because of interstate supply. So this 18% totally we are paying to the central government and later the central government will apportion it to the destination state. So here the GST calculation will be 1 lakh into 18%. So that comes as 18,000. So these are the two examples of interstate and intrastate supply. Now moving to the basis of combination. Again, supply will be classified on the basis of combination of goods and services. So under that it comes composite supply and mixed supply. So composite supply means here the goods of more than one or more goods or services which can be naturally bundled together and can be sold as a single product. So here one of the goods will be a predominant element and the other will be ancillary to that good. So certain examples like air conditioner supplied with the remotes or laptop with the case. So all these are examples of composite supply. So here the predominant element is laptop. In other case it is AC. And it is ancillary product which comes along with that is remote, or it can be a bag, laptop bag. All these are ancillary to it. So here these two goods are naturally bundled and selling it. So in this case, which goods or services which is the predominant to that, what is the tax rate for that predominant element in that particular group of goods? So that rate will be applicable for that entire bundle of goods. So if AC is 28% and remote is 5% GST, then the entire supply will be taxed at 28%. So this is an example of composite supply. Moving to the mixed supply. It's another type of supply on the basis of combination. So here mixed supply means two or more individual supply of goods or services of different combination which are not relatable will be sold together. So example we can say, in a festive season we will be selling the goods with which we can give it as a gift. In that case, it will be having a goods of some chocolates or dry fruits and pen. All this can be bundled together and can be sold. So here these goods are not naturally bundled or which are not in relation to each other. So such goods or services we group it and sell it. That is an example of a mixed supply. Here we determine the supply or the tax of supply on the basis of which is the highest GST rate applicable to these goods. So that will be taken as a GST rate for the entire bundle. So with this, I'm winding up today for the this topic. So we have explained, so far we have explained this types of supply.